One of the industries that has been affected significantly by the pandemic, the housing industry. But now potential home buyers are starting to look for more places, but things are obviously a bit different than they were before COVID-19. And joining us now to help navigate through these new waters of the home buying and selling process, we have Tim Ross with us of Ross Mortgage Corporation, which of course is based out of Troy. Tim, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Good morning.
Well, first of all, let's just talk about everybody always wants to know, is it a buyer's market here in Metro Detroit or a seller's market this spring, summer?
It's definitely a strong seller's market. For the last few years, there have been a shortage of available listings for sale as compared to the demand for those houses. Today, in the pandemic era, that has not changed. As a matter of fact, it's a little bit worse. There seems to be good demand for new housing, but a shortage of move-in quality listings available for sale.
Now, I'm curious, how has Ross Mortgage adapted to closing home loans while respecting social distancing?
There have been a number of measures that have been taken to make it easier to apply and not have to do so face-to-face. Of course, this technology we're using now is part of it, but applications can be made online. The supply chain, though, includes appraisers and credit bureaus and so on. So there are accommodations made for getting appraisers into properties or accepting appraisals of property that are just simply exterior inspections.
Interesting. Why is now still a good time for people to buy a home despite COVID-19?
Well, one thing that we have today and have had for a little while now are historically low interest rates. So these low interest rates increase affordability and make it easier for people to qualify for a home loan. So for those that continue to be gainfully employed and have confidence in the future, it is a great time to be a home buyer.
So let's talk about challenges and solutions. What can home buyers expect during this process right now?
So as far as challenges are concerned, again, it's the face-to-face meetings that people are attempting to avoid as much as possible. So through the technology, making application through an online service that allows you to upload your documents securely is part of the challenge and the solution. The other, though, is mortgage closings, and that mortgage closings still require a physical signature on some of the documents. So one of the things that we do is that we allow for an electronic signature on most of the package. But when it comes to closing time, there's some accommodations that have been made by the title agents who will meet people curbside, on their front porch. But of course, people still are coming to actual closings where social distancing is being respected. And, one at a time, buyers and sellers would enter a room and sign off as they need to.
Is there any relief for people in this process because of the pandemic?
Relief because of the process. I think that ultimately, as things settle out, we'll return to much of the standard practice that was available. However, there's no question that the process is being changed. More and more will be done electronically, and it'll be a matter of convenience and safety, so that we have learned a great deal from this, and we are being incredibly effective in helping people apply, process through, and ultimately to close on a very timely basis.